Hello, my name's Jake from Firestone Games. I'm here today with another Tabletop Spotlight. So we'll be looking at Star Wars Legion today, and I'm here with my colleague Phil.
Hello.
So at its core, what is Star Wars Legion?
It's Star Wars.
In case you haven't heard of Star Wars,
Yeah.
it's all over Disney+. But what's Legion?
Legion's essentially the 28mm battle game for Star Wars, so
Cool.
it's in a similar vein of Warhammer. So
Okay, yeah.
put into context for people, I guess. You have squads, you have infantry, vehicles, special creatures, little droids.
Do you have droid decals?
Yes, you do.
Wampers?
Not yet.
Tauntauns?
Yes,
Do they smell bad?
probably.
But only on the outside.
Don't collect them, filthy rebels.
Cool, okay, so mechanically, what's it like as a game?
Fairly similar to other games from Fantasy Flight Games or X-Wing. So you've got your specialist dice. Your dice
Yeah.
tell you if you hit or not, essentially. There's no numbers involved like
Okay.
other games. There's no D6s, so you won't be bringing those across from your other games.
Yeah, okay.
And it's a you go, I go activation system during
Nice.
turns, but
Nice.
with random activations through tokens.
Oh, okay, that's different.
So you can't plan as close as you'd like to do sometimes. You
But
may
that-
pull a troop instead of a tank, for
Yeah,
example.
okay. That simulates the sort of chaos of warfare, though, I suppose,
Yeah,
doesn't it?
yeah.
Okay.
So, no plan works in contact with the enemy. So.
Yes. God, yeah. Cool. Okay. So, what's its unique selling point? Do you think? Why? What sets it apart from everything?
Obviously, we could talk about the Star Wars universe,
Yes.
but
Okay, yeah.
I find it's a very interactive game.
Cool.
It's got cards,
Yep.
so everything's in front of you. You don't need to open
Nice.
books. But the squad, what you design the squads essentially is all down to how you like to play the game.
Okay. So you can put heavy weapons in a squad or not.
Yeah, and they're not required.
Okay.
It's different to a lot of other scale games where you don't need to put things in your troops to make them better.
Okay.
You just
Squad of
serve a function.
stormtroopers is still a
Yeah,
squad of stormtroopers.
Yeah, they still can't hit anything, even with a weapon in there, so it's
Nice.
fine.
Yeah, yeah. Why spend points on something else to mess
Exactly,
with?
yeah.
Love it. Okay. So, why do you love this game? What drew you to it, and why do you keep playing it?
It's Star Wars.
It's Star Wars, yeah,
But,
okay.
yeah, it's going to be the universal answer, I think. But I like 28mm games, but I like sci-fi.
Yeah.
And I don't want to sit there for hours and hours while people are moving loads and loads of models.
Okay. So
When I
fairly low
could-
model count as a game.
Yeah, compared to things like 40k, very low model.
Okay.
But there's enough action in between the opponent doing stuff that you're still feeling involved with the game.
Yeah. Okay.
So
Low
you-
downtime.
Yeah, it's a lot more interactive than a few other games we can mention, I think. But,
Yeah. Okay.
yeah, you actually feel like the decisions you're making with movement in the game, for example,
Yeah.
are important, and you're not going to get out stratagemed a few minutes later
Yeah. Okay.
based on your decisions.
So one of the reasons I wanted to get this one in our video library and in the mix is because when Legion first came out, it was great, had a nice release structure, and then it kind of fell off a cliff, and part of that was due to availability.
Yeah,
We don't want to run a company down. We love Fantasy Flight because they make amazing games, but availability was not perfect. That's not just them, but the reason I want to highlight it is it's got so much better.
yeah,
This is now a fully fledged game. There are tons of unit choices. It's not just Stormtroopers and Snowtroopers anymore. It's in fact, it's got Clone Wars era as well.
Yeah.
That's the other thing that's really catapulted this into another level of what you can do.
yeah. And they're getting a lot more fleshed out as well, so they'll be on the same level as the Empire and Rebels soon, which is very nice.
That's it.
to
I've seen
see.
Dooku, really nice. Boba Fett and
Yeah.
Jango Fett and Yoda's coming.
Quality of the sculpts now, especially with the new
Yes.
plastics on sprues rather than the soft plastic from before,
Yeah,
it's really upped the game, to be honest.
That's it. So yeah, we just wanted to highlight it to you because some people may have tried this and walked away or decided not to till it's fleshed out. This is now fleshed out and waiting for you to play. There is a loyal player base, both in our Cardiff, our Swindon branches, but through other stores we have contact with throughout the UK. And as availability is getting better and better, more and more people are picking this up to try. So, on to the next question with that one of if somebody's interested, where would you recommend they start?
Starter boxes.
It's got to be one of the two star boxes.
Yeah, absolutely fantastic value. You can't go wrong with buying multiples, for example.
Really?
All the core troops you get are in there,
Yeah, yeah.
and that you need. All the upgrade cards, you get all the extras like the dice and the movement templates.
Okay.
And they're like gold dust at the best of times. So
Yeah, okay. There are still availability issues on
Yeah.
popular products, but that's not just Fantasy Flight. We all have that. But
Yeah.
It's better than it was. It's good enough now, and the release schedule is much better. 2 core sets, and the difference is Luke Legacy era, I think, or original
that
trilogy.
was the original one, yeah.
And then there's a Clone Wars era one as well. It's got
Yes.
Grievous in it, and It's got
it's
battle
got
droids,
Grievous
Roger
and
Rogers.
I can't remember.
It's got one of the Rexes.
It might be Rex.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, check it out. We have varying amounts of stock in stock at the time you're watching this. So check out the website, have a look, and if it's not in stock right now, click the notify me button, and we'll let you know as soon as it's back. Thank you very much for your time. We'll be back again soon.